Hello and welcome to Titanic Cup Series at Bristol. We've got Kagzinski starting on the pole, same driver who started on pole in the National Series race. You saw that race happen earlier. That was an exciting race to the finish. I was not able to commentate on that because there are other people and I was feeling pretty sick. I'm still sick, like I'm going to be coughing a lot. So I apologize for that. But we are green at Bristol, 150 laps. Kagzinski and Lacko on the front row. Stage cautions will be on laps 40 and 80. Slow start for Lacko. He falls a couple spots. Adams and Yates take second and third. Oops. Okay, let me see if I can do this. There we go. Coatney takes fourth spot, and now Lacko battling Hammock for the number 5. And Lacko will clear Hammock to tuck in 5th. As Kagzinski leads the opening laps at Bristol. He's won at Bristol here before. We'll see if he can do it again. He won here a couple seasons ago. I believe it was season 11 maybe. Adams in the 19. Yates in the 5. Adams doing really good in the point standings this season. Got Rigsby there in the 27, who's shown some strength here at Bristol, as has Matthew in the past. A couple of short track specialists. Hammock also has shown some strength at this racetrack before. Those 3 run in the top 10 right now. Got one on pit road already. That's, I believe, a 7. So pretty calm start. Got another one on pit road. Weidenhoff might have been a bit of an issue. You see the side of that car scratched up. Let's take a look at back here. This is lap 10. Gets up into that wall, but nothing to do with the 7 car. And there he goes onto the pit road. Slow start for Helmenthaler. He started pretty far back. He's now running 25th. Weidenhoff coming back on the track. Meanwhile, the leader's going through lap traffic. In the wall goes to 05. And Moore almost gets into Adams there. Lacko gets around Yates. As does Coatney. Kagzinski continues to show the way. Remember, a stage caution will be on lap 40. Top 10 drivers working through lap traffic. Simon now in the 10th spot. excuse me, a couple more lap cars ahead. That's Reinauer 92, Flynn in the 22. Let me click through the field real fast, got some damage bugging. And Coatney peeking behind the 19, stays behind Adams, who's closing in on Kagzinski. And looks like we are under caution now. That looks like Otto Manelli in the 14, up in smoke. A lot of damage on that car. And so that's going to bring the first caution out today. We'll go ahead and take a look at how that happened. You see this tire marks and the smoke on the front stretch. But first, leaders are coming on pit road, led by Kagzinski. So unique pit box at this track for the pole winner. He gets the first box on the back stretch, that everyone else gets the front stretch. That started up front. Kagzinski changes 4 tires. Really tight on pit road, trying to get into their pit box. Looks like 4 tires for everyone. We'll see if Kagzinski comes out first. And there he goes. And looks like Coatney will come out second, Adams third, Yates fourth, and Hammock fifth. Miller's still on pit road having a slow stop. He's got to get out soon. He's going to go lap down now. The guys who did not make it to the pace car will have to wait. Until the field goes by. So let's take a look at what happened to bring the accident out. Oh, there it is. Looks like Otto Manelli tries to go down, gets into the 05 of Lothair, slams the inside wall hard. Clipped by the 23 of McGuckian. And so Benjamin, on these guys, looks like Cooper did not pit, so he's going to be the leader. These two did not beat the pace car, so they're going to restart behind. They're going to restart in the front of the field, but they're not about to go lap down. There's Kagzinski there in second. We're back under green, 12 to go in stage 1. So Cooper playing some strategy, looking for stage points. He stays out and leads. Okay, Kagzinski goes inside, gets around the 61. You see battle low for second. Adams got way too loose there off turn number 2. Coatney will clear for second. So Benjamin, for him to stay out on the lead lap, he's got to stay in front of Kaczynski before the stage caution comes out. Whoa, lap car Reinauer just entered the track on pit road and nearly got to the side of Kaczynski there. And looks like caution comes out again. You see a lot of damage on the 93 of Hudson. And the round goes to 23 of McGuckian. Not sure if that had to do with the accident. The caution was already out. And then trying to slow down to line up set gaskets in the back of the 23, and he spins around. Looks like Coatney will not pit, neither will Kaczynski. They will stay out to win the stage. Everyone else pitting. Well, not everyone else, but a lot of them. So a lot of guys looking for points for stage 1. Looks like just gas and go, and Adams gets into the back of the 3, and they're gonna have a hard time getting out here. Ooh! Oh, there's trouble up there on the barrels. And you see the carnage, all these cars all caught up in this. Now the 27 of Rigsby is in there. Let's go back, see what just happened there. Lefter's trying to come in, Yates is trying to go out. And bam, goes 05. Looks like they've sorted it out, a lot of issues up there. We still got to see what brought the caution out. Well, there it is, 7 gets turned. But then what happens to this 93? Oh, there it is, gets into the wall and Weidenhoff. So the 7 gets... Not sure what happened, not sure if he got clipped by the 11 or if he got into the side of the 53. Yeah, it looks like he got in the 53 first, then the 11. And got in her. It's a girl, by the way. So we are back under green, but about to throw the stage caution. Kaczynski will win stage 1. Looks like Simeon will take 2nd. Coatney 3rd. Shank 4th. Simpson 5th. Smith 6th. Franklin 7th. Rigsby 8th. He's still on the track and an 8th despite that damage. McGuckian 9th and Lacko 10th. So the caution came out because they restarted before lap 40, and you see Adams on pit road. Looks like he pit. So did Matthew. Both of them came onto pit road, and then the caution came out. So I'm not sure if they're going to stay on the lead lap or not. Don't think they will. Meanwhile, there's Kaczynski on pit road now, changing tires. This race is all over the place right now. Discount Tire Racing now. Is the team name. The teammates changing tires. There's Hellman, Toller. Whoa, and Franklin goes around. Yeah, same case. Tries to get back on the track. The 9's coming in. And thankfully doesn't get into those barrels. So McGuckin stays out. He's going to be the leader. Lacko, Hammock, Cooper, Santonastazo, Costanza. These guys, I think they stayed out. I know Franklin and Helmenthaler were pitting. Kaczynski changed tires. Not sure if everyone did, but he's all the way back there now. Coming back to the green, McGuckian leading stage 2 with one on lap 80. Green flag for stage 2. Lacko in the 3. Hammock in the 12. One of the drivers still looking for their first career win. Him and Lacko, two of the very young drivers in this series. And McGuckian, a multi-winner, multi-champion veteran. You see Kaczynski, there he is further back, 20th right now, is where he runs. Only 22 on the lead lap. And there's Adams, he's not on the lead lap anymore, neither is Matthew. Miller not either. But yeah, Benjamin was lucky to stay on the lead lap. We saw what happened after the first caution. So much cleaner stage 2 now, definitely, than stage 1 was. The field more spread out. Kaczynski, who changed 4 tires, trying to work his way back through the field. Stayed out under one of the cautions to win stage 1. He had to, otherwise he wouldn't have. Coatney also working through lap traffic. He finished third in stage 1. Simeon finished second. There he is right there, in 6th place now. Coming up on some lap cars. Working through lap cars. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Lacko in second, McGuckian leading, and Lacko closing the gap now. The 23 stuck behind Flynn in the 22. Stage 2 will end. Stage 2 will end on lap 80. Ten to go, this time by 9 to go in stage 2. McGuckian looking for the stage win. Lacko second. There's Hammock right now running in the 3rd spot. Simeon 4th. Cooper in 5th. Franklin 6th. Sanson Estazo 7th. Rigsby 8th. Flinchum 9th. And Simpson 10th. Got one car off the pace. That's Ridenauer. He's coming on the pit road now. Trouble. Whoa, big crash in turn 3. Up and over Simeon, and Bray also was airborne. A crazy accident there in turn number 3. But the 2 car was over on his roof. And by the way, Lacko is the new leader. Let's figure out what happened here. Well, it all starts over there. And just head on. Cooper gets into it. He was having a great run. So was Simpson. A bunch of others. Let's see what happened with the 9. It's 4 wide there. Leader got in, and that's when Lacko took the lead. And then just slam into Simpson. And Cooper gets into the back, gets into the side of the 2. And a lot of top 10 cars torn up in this one. Yates, Adams. Looks like Kagzinski got through it. Cooper was having a top 5 day. The leaders were on pit road. They're coming off now. And there's the 5. All the damage on his car. Let's get one more look at this accident. Trying to avoid it, doesn't see the 9 car there, and then the 61 gets into the side of him, so does the 46. The 30 gets hit pretty hard there by the 13 of Helmenthaler. That's Costanza in the 30. There's the 9 getting clipped. And then the 2 just can't slow down, slams into the 9. What a mess over in turn 2, or turn 3, but we're getting ready to go back green. There's going to be just 2 laps to go in stage 2 when they cross the line. It is Lacko, McGuckian, Hammock, Santanastazo, Franklin. They are the top 5 as they take the green flag. Lap car Reinauer will be in front of them. How will that impact these last 2 laps? Whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button. They stay single file. Final lap of stage number 2. We'll throw the caution, and Lacko will hold on. McGuckian in the wall. Lacko wins stage 2, McGuckian 2nd. Hammock 3rd, Santanastazo 4th. Franklin 5th. Flincham 6th. Shank 7th. Helmenthaler 8th. Rigsby 9th, and Helmenthaler 10th. Wait, no. Kagzinski 10th, my bad. And Lacko will come on the pit road. Benjamin Clayton as well. And there's Setgas not on the lead lap. Haven't mentioned him all day. Lacko gets back on the track. Kagzinski was on pit road as well. Looks like this gas and go. Kagzinski changed right sides. And so how about Santanastasia running third, the sponsorless Monster Energy Racing team, definitely playing a big upset in this race. We'll see how she can do in this final stage. And there's Hammock in the 12 looking for his first career win. And we are back green for the final stage, stage 3 at Bristol. Excuse me. Just adding points from the stages right now. Santanastasia continues to run third. Meanwhile, McGuckin is pulled away from Hammock now by about a second almost. .60 laps to go. Whoa, contact nearly between the 88 and the 24. The 30 just came back on the racetrack. Shank stays clear of Kalman-Toller. Battle for 8th, Flintstrom and Coatney. And there's Smith, haven't mentioned him all day. He's running 7th right now. Donato also right now running in the 10th spot, having a good race. But this 21 car running third, definitely one of the biggest stories right now. Franklin and Shank running behind her. Meanwhile, McGuckin pulling away more and more. Hammock. But we got a caution. It's like a big mess in turn 2. A lot of damage on that 0. That's Arroyo. Oh, contact between the 41 and the 23. Lacko also a lot of damage. It looks like he gets clipped by the 92, and then the 0 of Arroyo gets into him. And Sean, Hudson, Simon also get caught up in this. Okay, this gets tapped a little bit in the back bumper from the 92. Leaders are on pit road, possibly for the final time. McGuffey and gonna change right sides. Same with everyone else. Just right sides for 23. And they're all gonna have to stop. Wait for the leaders to get by. And now McGuffey trying to get back on the racetrack. Careful, and there he goes in the wall. 23 gets clipped into the inside wall. And the 95 now all torn up. Oh boy, and all the damage on that car. Jeez. And yeah, so I'm not letting him out. Krebs also a verdict in that. He looks like he seems to be okay. Saw that car all torn up. We are back under green, and look who is now leading. The 23 did not pit, stays on the racetrack. And there's Hammock, who did come on pit road. And I think Franklin did also. He gets through this crowd. I think Shank was on pit road too, wasn't he? Yeah, Shank was also on pit road. I'm not sure if these guys... Maybe they just took gas. No, 63 was on pit road at all. And so that's Clayton in the 63, Benjamin in the 1. They're now the top 2. And Kagzinski, who started on pole, now up back in 3rd. Meanwhile, the 23, there he is, that car all torn up. Looks like Hammock also getting really slowed down by these lap cars at 41, causing Hammock to go all the way back to 15th. Hudson in the 93 there as well. He was having a good day, potentially his first career win. Now stuck in all these lap cars, now going in the middle. Gets into the 93, has to fight his way through that. And there's Santa Anastasio, she's beginning to fall back a little bit now, running 8th right now. Calvin Teller looking for 9th. But with 40 to go, continues to be that 63 leading. The female driver has not won in the Cup Series since Season 4. That was a very long time ago. Here we are in Season 13. Could that long streak be broken? We had female driver Woodhouse win Las Vegas in the National Series. earlier this season. We'll see if we can get a female cup winner. But Schenk, who I believe is on fresh tires, same with at least 2 new tires, same with Franklin, they are coming. These top 3 on old tires. Now getting through lap car. Hudson. Whoa, almost a little contact there, and that's going to open the door for Benjamin to look inside. And it looks like Clayton will stay clear. But here comes Schenk in the 24. Close the gap on these top 3. Kagzinski inside of Benjamin for second. Schenk says thank you, as that makes an easy pass for him to get by the 1. Here comes Franklin in the 88 following his teammate, the 24. And don't count out the 6 either, he's coming back there in 6th. I believe he's got 2 right sides as well. So Schenk now in 3rd, Kagzinski 2nd, and continues to be the 63 of Clayton and her own team leading. But Kagzinski is there. Goes inside of the 63. Schenk following. Kagzinski will take the lead from the pole, and Kagzinski back in front. Schenk 2nd. Here's Benjamin looking for 3rd. I believe Schenk is on 2 new tires, and Kagzinski, remember, in the National Series race, it was Kagzinski who's on the 2 new tires, and Bywater, who's in front of him, was on old tires, but Bywater was able to hold on. Can Kagzinski repeat what he witnessed Bywater do to him? Doesn't look like it. Here's Schenk going inside. A bunch of lap cars ahead. A lot of damage on Yates and Lacko, so we expect them to be pretty slow. And Schenk will take the lead. 26 laps to go at Bristol. '63 of Clayton has fallen all the way back to 6th. There's Smith now in the top 5. Set Gasly is not in the lead lap. He's been running with the leaders since the restart. Here comes Franklin looking for 4th, and Kagzinski back inside for the lead. Whoa, and here comes Franklin inside of Schenk for 2nd. Can the 88 of Franklin, we saw him win yesterday at Texas. Excuse that damage bug going on. He takes 2nd. Smith now up to 3rd. And Schenk stuck behind the lap car of Yates. Whoa. Clayton making it 3 wide. They get around the 5 car, and Schenk clears 63. Kagzinski trying to hold off Franklin. Smith in that 6 car right back there as well. Okay, again, pardon that damage bug you see on the 88. He does not actually have the damage that you see. The reason I'm clicking through the cars is because that often fixes the issue, as you see there it did. Lap car Simon in the 41. And battle for 2nd. Here's Smith inside of Franklin. Smith takes the second spot. Contact between Simon and Kagzinski. Looks like Simon gonna hold off the 88 a little bit. Shank gets by his teammate for third. 17 laps to go. Kagzinski and Smith both looking for their first win of the season. Smith, I believe, is on 2 new tires. I'm gonna have to go back on that one, make sure. Okay, maybe he isn't. Okay, so last time he pit was on lap 76. It does seem like that anyways. Looks like Kagzinski. Same, I'm not sure. So maybe Smith did stay out during that last caution. I think he did. But either way, he is there, right behind Kagzinski. 13 to go. Teammates battling for the win. Kagzinski won stage 1. Fell back for stage 2, but has found himself back in front. Now 11 to go. Will we see a caution? We've seen a lot of cautions today. Lap car blocking Kagzinski, but now Smith getting held up by the 78 who's inside of him. That's Setgas, who's not on the lead lap. Kagzinski goes inside of the lap 77. Smith's still dealing with the 78 on the inside of him. And Smith will clear Setgas. Gets around the 77 now. Kagzinski takes 6 laps to go. Kagzinski looking for his first win of the season, but his teammate Smith right behind. Also looking for his first win of the season. Now 4 to go. Lap car ahead, Smith closing that gap. We had a really close finish in Daytona 500. Could we see another one? Three to go. Smith now right on the bumper of Kagzinski. Smith goes high. Kagzinski pulls away a little bit. The 63 of Clayton coming on pit road. One more time around Bristol. Trouble in turn number 1, but they're going to race back to the line. And Kagzinski will hold off Smith. Oh my gosh, they had to get around that accident. But Kagzinski is going to win at Bristol. Smith second, Shank third, Benjamin fourth, Donato fifth, Flinchum sixth, Franklin seventh, Cody eighth. Helmentaler 9th, and Rigsby 10th. Let's take a look at what happened here. The 3 wide, looks like the 5 got into the 61. He's running 15th and was having a solid race all day. He got caught up in accidents with Bray and Simeon. And then that cost him a couple more spots. Just one more spot, so not the end of the world. Oops, and there's the race winner, Kagzinski. Sans Anastasio comes home 12th. Not sure what's going on here. Great 4th place finish for Benjamin. Full results are here. Tomorrow, what great race we saw. 2 great races we saw today in the National Cup Series. Tomorrow we've got doubleheader in both series again at Richmond. Congratulations to Kagzinski, his first win of the season. And we'll see you tomorrow at Richmond.